I'm going to be frankly honest with you guys. Ghost of Tsushima has been one of those amazing games that has been, I guess, a console seller for PS4. Because I'll be completely honest, after The Last of Us 2, I was really not thinking of maybe selling my PS4 or something like that. Maybe get ready for next gen and stuff. But as soon as I got my hands on Ghost of Tsushima, I've fallen in love with it. And I can't stop ranting and raving about it, like pretty much I did in my Doom Eternal review. This game, I'm telling you right now, is amazing. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, the world where you divulge yourself into, I am telling you right now, it is pretty freaking cool. The wildlife there, you can run into like bears, foxes. The foxes are really fucking cool, mind you. And when you do play this game, do not ignore the foxes. Go up to those foxes and just follow them. And trust me, and once in a rare while, you'll get like an interaction with them to pet them or anything like that with them. It's amazing. Along with if you go around and pick up on certain collectibles and stuff, there'll be a nice little reaction from it and stuff. And I think it's pretty freaking cool that they did something like that. There's also like little birds that'll fly in the sky. I think like a yellow hummingbird, not a hummingbird, but some type of bird. I can't remember on top of my head. But besides the animals and the wildlife, I am telling you right now, you'll be out in this world adventuring around and you'll run into the Mongolians and stuff, and they're hunting your ass down and stuff, and they'll like challenge you. The Mongolians, the wildlife and the scenery with like the cherry blossoms and going everywhere really do truly bring this world to life. And it's just, you'll catch me sometimes when on the Let's Plays that I have on my other channel, the 16-bit party, which I do with my group and stuff. You'll actually sometimes catch me just riding my horse, allowing me to just dip over and just dig my hand into the ground and just enjoying the scenery, the petals, the flowers, and everything. It's absolutely amazing how much Sucker Punch put detail in this world. Even with a few glitches here and there, like I'll glitch into the walls and stuff, but it doesn't break my immersion that badly. I like the one time in Doom where, I kind of glitched out of the map, but I don't know. It's something just about Ghost of Tsushima that pulls me into that world instantly. Just how it looks, how it feels, how you do certain things, like with the characters, how they talk to you, how they mingle with you, how they pull you into the world. It's simply amazing. Now, let me get into like the meat and bones of this whole thing. I'm going to throw maybe a little bit under the bus, but combat, it feels nice and fluid though, but God, this game needs a lock-on mechanic for this. And sometimes the camera will just fuck with you while you're playing with it. Just on like rare occasions. Unfortunately, during my Let's Play on the other channel, I've gotten like 3 times where it's fucking with me really badly, to the point where I could not focus on the game. I actually had to stop recording, restart everything, and it was just one of those glitches that got kind of my nerve. And this game, Sucker Punch, please put a lock on this game, or maybe in the next kind of Ghost of Tsushima type game, put a lock on, please, because it kind of gets annoying. But thankfully, the block and the parries are so fucking fluid in this game too. It kind of doesn't matter. It kind of just fucks it up, kind of fucks that up to kind of counter it. I love blocking and parrying. I mean, that's the reason why I kind of play Kingdom Hearts. It's pretty awesome, nice and fluid and stuff. And if you get the chance, like maybe on a rare occasion, if you do block and knock and kill the enemies and stuff, you actually get the chance to kill a wounded enemy that's on the ground. Oh God, help me! It hurts, and you just shank right them in the fucking ass. Speaking of shanking too, stand switches, man. Stand switch. Whoo. Talk about like some cool ass mechanic. You can used to fight like spears, shields, and I forgot what the last one was. I can't remember. But those stances do. I do like those stances though. They kind of mix up the gameplay, make you feel like you have to switch to those and stuff. Well, not that you have to switch to them though, but if you switch to them, that this type of enemy becomes easier to fight and that type of stuff. Man, but the stealth part with the ninja stuff, man. Whoo-wee, whoo-wee, whoo-wee. Man, I love going to the Mongolian camps and just stabbing these bastards. Man, going up right behind them, slitting their heads off, or they could be just right on the road, just walking and stuff, and you could just bring out your big ass katana. Katana. Yes, it's called a katana, Gara. Just pull out your big ass katana, slit a freaking what is it? One of the big guys' heads off. That have, I think the big guys have like spears or something. I can't remember, but yeah, just split their fucking heads off and just watch it roll right off while it's blood squirting out and shit. Man. And also, instead of just like, man, if you're not feel like going up behind them and stabbing them, you can use like your bow and arrows to shoot them in the head and stuff. There is a mechanic along with the bow and arrows where you can slow down time just in case you're just as bad as me with aiming with bow and arrows. Also, along with the bow and arrow, when you're trying to be sneaky and stuff, you can use like the kunais, the smoke bombs, but that can be used around with like, if you want to go in there directly and kill them all as like, an honorable samurai or as a ninja, you want to go stab, 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 all that kind of stuff. Standoffs though, when you're there is a mechanic in there called standoffs where you're just like you're going like, come to me, we got to fight now, come on, bring them out, and you just start slicing them. Oh man, and during the standoff too, if you're not careful and you're not paying attention, you're just easing to let go of that triangle and attack them. Sometimes they'll pump fake you and you just messed up, and then they just take a chunk of your health. Man, I'm telling you guys, this game is fun if you actually put some time into it. There's also collectibles in this game that makes it really interesting to get, like bamboo strikes, hot baths, foxtons, which I did mention earlier, where you could just follow them and stuff, and then you'll go to like get an extra charm, or if you go to like the hot baths, you'll actually gain more health the more you find hot baths and stuff. Bamboo strikes, you can just strike these bamboos by inputting like triangle, left one, R1, circle, X, that type of thing. Like it tests you. And if you do, you get more like redemption or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. Man, there's also times where you just go off the beaten path and then you'll see like this little area where you can sit down and you can do hakus. And I'm telling you right now, the hakus are so fucking cool, man. It's just a nice way to go off the beaten path and just look off, do some hakus and type of stuff. Sometimes, though, too, well, not sometimes, but you can actually play with the flutes and you just play a little song wherever you want, even for dead enemies that are on the ground, too. You can play the songs, that type of thing. And I gotta admit, these collectibles make me want to go back into the game and get them all again. Now, since the Tales, I didn't get to a chance to do the Tales or like the story missions. I'm going to tell you right now, they're really good. Some like gets a little repetitive at points, but some of the side missions and the stories and the Tales and the missions, they're actually really fun to do, guys. Which will actually bring to me my next point in this whole thing. Co-op is coming to Tsushima. No, like not like story missions, that type of thing. It's going to be its own thing where you do co-op missions with your friends and stuff, and you go hunt down like in this demon world type of thing. It's so fucking cool. Yeah. Sucker Punch, you've really outdone yourselves, which I'm going to be hitting you with the next segment too. In my closing thoughts, Ghost of Tsushima has been nothing but a pleasure to play. I haven't played this type of game where I've absolutely enjoyed myself in a long time. And mind you, This game doesn't even need microtransactions to make it fun or time saving. You know, I really would hate when people say you need time saving. You know, it's like you disrespect the freaking developers and say that where they put so many hours into developing a game for you to enjoy, to overcome challenges, but you want to sell us microtransactions to degrade the developers and degrade our time with the game and learn something, you know, overcome something. Anyway, that's a rant for another time, which I'm not going to waste your guys' time with in this one because this is a review. So, anyway, guys, oh, yeah, final thoughts. Keep forgetting about it. This game is a solid 9 to 10. I want you to go out and buy this game to enjoy yourself with because trust me, I'm not sure where the Assassin's Creed series is going or other games like that. I'm not sure. I can't say. Besides that, have yourselves a damn good one, guys, and I will see you next time. Oh, and remember, fuck the norm.
These were just scouts. The main force won't